this color
was going to be used to
isn't
paint.
actually paint because no, never mind. Okay, nope.
I don't think that's what you think it is, Ori.
Okay, it's just unused, and I don't know what could be yellow here, but I want
No,
it to be.
I think you're right about the yellow, but I think it might be the plant.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of this is black. Okay, was dripped onto the canvas was a mistake by Freya because
It wasn't a mistake.
it was going to be used to
was
paint
going to be used to paint
something.
I think it was going to be used
This
to paint the
sketch,
plant.
the pot.
Yeah,
What
this sketch.
What was going to be used to paint though?
I think it's the gold because it's the only unused color.
Okay, this sketch of something sitting in the
window.
There. Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Champion Mars.
Something in the window. Oh, something yellow in the window of the tower?
You know, there's 4 feathers. One of those are yellow. Or it's the potted fruit.
The potted fruit.
You think it's the fruit? Or you don't think it's this egg?
No, because the egg was on the other side of the room.
I don't.
Let's try the egg.
It's a notebook.
Because it did have the
This was in Fitz's thing. I don't. It's this bird? That bird looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is the bird. It's the bird. Click the bird. Yeah, click it.
Because its head looks like that plant, and it's yellow.
It does look like the plant. Okay.
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh. There she is. Our little thief.
How long has it been there? Did you hear the whole conversation?
She did.
Oh,
but she's a very good listener.
Oh, God.
Is Penny in disguise?
Jesus Christ.
Well now, I think this has quite served its purpose, don't you?
Who? Penny! It is Penny!
Penelope?
Penny? Why did you...
It's Penelope, if you don't mind.
Is this not Mars?
I mean, I'm
sorry.
okay if you want to do evil.
I thought this was somebody
which
else.
do
I
we
got
wanna
confused.
do?
Mars, what do you want? Do you want to be? You can be Penelope again. You be evil Penelope. You got it.
You okay? All right, I'm cool with it if you're cool with it.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
But before we begin, isn't there a certain formality demanding our attention?
Tie her hands?
Yeah, bound her.
Something sturdy to tie her hands with. The real thing?
Yeah,
I don't think there's anything. The reel is the only like cord. I don't. Yeah, a length of fine red rope.
Fine red rope. Might as well. Lovely. I'm into this.
Oh,
now
God.
Tell me. What was it that drove you this far? I'm ever so curious.
Wait, excuse me, what? I just need to know the truth, honestly. I don't know Freya very well at all. I just need to know the truth.
Is that right? Interesting. Why did you do it, Penny? What did Freya do to you? Absolutely nothing. So, what? You just hated her indiscriminately? Freya Fellow was an inspiration to us all. She was possessed of a great energy. The volition to create something from nothing. The willpower to walk beyond her boundaries. She was truly free.
Envy?
Everything I couldn't be.
Just a bird in a cage.
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
You know what? I just realized I have no idea who Penelope Pointer really is.
Weird, isn't it? Considering we've met her, 3 times now?
Exactly. How do we know this one isn't a disguise too?
You think you've already hollowed us out, don't you? Only a few short hours at Tangle Tower and you feel like you've got everyone sus. Unearthed every single one of our secrets. Nothing but bullet points for your notebook.
It does kind of make sense, though. She knew about the earmuffs existing. She would have known about the beetle, you know, with the thing, with her father being, not her father, her uncle being into it, right? The astronomy thing with Hawkshaw's whole, like, thing would have made sense.
She had access to all the places.
She had access to all of that.
Go on, indulge me. What does it say in your notes about Penelope Pointer?
And that's how she got down from up here to emerge from the aviary to go chill back around from the bottom instead of being at the thing. Was with birds and stuff. What does it say? She's a murderer! I don't know! Yeah, it definitely does say she's lonely. Her father, her uncle...
I mean, that's the poetic
doesn't
option.
care about her.
You know I'm all about.
Which one are we voting?
I vote she's lonely.
Yeah, let's go lonely.
All right.
Make her feel bad.
I suppose I can't argue with that, can I? Penny, we only know what you choose to tell us, so why not help us out? Very well. Penelope Pointer is actually not very important at all. She pales in comparison to those who came before her, and to those that come after. Living at Tangle Tower, it is very difficult to attain the levels of self-realization you probably take for granted. You sure this is a Tangle Tower thing and not a you thing?
Vibe.
Perhaps you didn't notice. Not one of them is happy.
Well, it seemed like Flora before was happy, and it definitely seemed like Freya was happy.
Not one!
So why stay? Why not just leave?
I thought she did leave. Penny, you said you traveled, didn't you? I did. Many times I've walked away. It did not help me.
Then I think you need to find a therapist. Yes, that's the next step.
You saw the family tree hanging in the grand hall, did you not? Yeah, it lists a bunch of people who don't live here anymore. A bunch of people who don't live here anymore. I couldn't have put it better myself. My mother, for one. My father, too. The other two Remingtons. Poppy's mother, Primrose. And her brother, Richard.
And Fitz's father.
That's 5. 5 people that might have lived here, but don't.
That's the 5 people in the picture.
And that was the first question I wanted answered.
You wanted to know where they'd all gone?
More than that, I wanted to know if I belonged with them. I have no place here, not among the Fellows, the Remingtons, or the Pointers. But I felt there must be a reason why everyone else left. Some common purpose they all shared. Perhaps it could be my purpose too.
I feel like you're going about this very differently. So, what did you actually do about it?
Well, nothing I could do. First, nobody would tell me anything. The more questions I asked, the fewer answers I got. Then I found it. I was 19, same age as Freya is now. Was. Found what?
The study.
Yeah, the study.
That makes the most sense.
The study. The one hidden in the middle of the house. It's right next to her bedroom.
I'd hear voices at night. Deep ones. And the strangest thing, the wall behind my bed would get incredibly hot. For hours on end. The paint would peel. Wallpaper wouldn't stay up. I thought I was cursed. I thought it was something trying to break through. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. I found my way in the same way you did. Once you know it's there, it's simple.
So, you got into the study and found the incinerator. That must have been a relief, right?
It was still warm when I found it. Then, I looked inside.
Okay.
Let's see how thorough you've been. Tell me, do you know what a misted is?
Misted? Yeah, misted, sure. Yeah, we know what those are
Yeah,
now.
we know it. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Misteds. Sure, yeah. You're more observant than I thought.
Sorry, what are we talking about? I'm here for the murder. I don't know anything else.
It's a collective term from before my time. Birds, insects, amphibians, anything living off the lake water. The mutation can take several generations, or can happen overnight.
Wait, mistids like cryptids? Like Bigfoot or whatever?
A little egregious, isn't it? I suspect that was an intentional parallel. The main difference being mistids are perfectly real. They're just kept secret. Or, at least that was the original plan. As it happens, some got out. Well, quite a few got out. How do you know all this? When I entered the study at 19, I found a single object that rather changed my life. Something which answered my questions, while at once creating all new ones. It's page 2. It's definitely page 2.
The book?
I think the book.
I feel like it has to be the book.
Or the
Yeah.
secret research.
No, that sounds like a new thing.
I think that's a new thing.
All right, let's do the book.
Because it talks about them, you know?
Yeah,
all
this
of
talks
them.
about mistids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it. Okay,
Or
secret
not.
research.
Secret research.
That's also not right.
That's not it either.
The
Group
notebook.
photo?
The notebook? Yeah, that was in the
No, it's
study,
not-
wasn't it? That was in the study.
It was in the study, but didn't it have like recent things in it?
Yeah, this is more her thing, it seems like. This
Back
note?
to page 2.
The building plans! No, she would have been there already.
No, the damaged items. Or the damaged something.
No, she
damaged
did
photo.
this.
She did that? Okay.
She
The
also
group photo?
did this.
The group photo?
Maybe.
Can we try the damage photo?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. The 5 missing family members, standing together as a single unit, calling themselves the ambassadors of Misted Mansion.
So, the house was renamed from Misted Mansion to Tangle Tower. They like their alliteration.
And rightly so. The age of Misted Mansion has long passed.
They like alliterations a lot.
Yeah,
They really do. I mean, look at all the family names.
that is very true.
When I looked inside the incinerator on my first visit to the study, I found nothing but ash, the afterimage of a bygone era, denied to me in its entirety. The study, the room at the bottom of the lake itself, all empty shells. Egg.
Ooh.
I felt my only hope lay with the ambassadors. If I could find them, maybe they'd share the family history that Flora and the others were trying so hard to forget.
How did you track them down?
It was tough. They'd taken almost everything: books, maps, charts, the creatures themselves. All lost, taken away, or destroyed. But I got lucky. I got a lead. I found one, and he led me to the rest. And what happened? Why'd you paint out all their faces?
They didn't help you either, did they?
19-year-old me had imagined they'd all left with a mission and a unified purpose. But they hadn't. They were, in fact, every bit as fractured as the people that still live here.
I feel like you all need therapy. That's what would help, okay? It's not the house, it's not the it's the family therapy.
Most of them had left tracking escaped Mistids. Some claimed to be researchers, others little more than hunters. All 5 completely useless to me, even your own parents. Eventually, I returned to Tangle Tower. I had nowhere else to go. I considered giving up, but instead, I made a decision.
All right.
There was only one person at Tangle Tower still of interest to me. My dear Uncle Pointer had suddenly made a show of taking up astronomy. A fairly superficial charade. I don't think many people were fooled by it, but I knew it wasn't just a falsehood. It was a mask. Pointer had found something from the era of Misted Mansion.
Now it's the beetle.
It's beetle time. So, where did he get the beetle? I cannot be sure, but I theorize that he received it in the post.
That's wild. The post? From who?
Who can say? Someone outside Tangle Tower. But the thought that he would be in contact with such a person all that time, I decided to take what was owed to me. So you stole it. Stealing the beetle turned out to only be the first step. Upon realizing it was gone, Pointer made little effort to disguise his frustration. I asked what was bothering him. He foresaw no risk in sharing a little of the truth with his niece. He told me he lost a rare treasure, something he'd been keeping safe.
Okay, and that's how she became Hawkshot, to pretend to be looking for it.
Yeah.
While
That
the
was
whole
her
thing
cover.
was happening.
I suggested, innocently, that perhaps it was not lost. Perhaps it had been stolen. He was very ready to believe he'd been the victim of theft. When I offered to call in a private detective, well, he jumped on the idea. She arrived the next day. Hawkshaw prides herself on her punctuality, as you know.
Why, though? Why go
I like cosplay.
But why go through all that? The name, the costume, everything. Like, it is playing a character for a convention, but this?
Well, it's somewhat sad to admit, but I had little use left for Penny Pointer as she was. Hawkshaw afforded me new advantages, opportunities.
But didn't you have to pretend to be working for Professor Pointer?
Well, that was one of the advantages. Pointer was in such a desperate state. He was finally willing to share some of his secrets. On the second day, Hawkshaw explained she needed to be able to search the secret laboratory.
That's how the stories all line up, because Hawkshaw and Penny could tell the same story to cooperate themselves with each other.
That tracks.
That makes sense.
Pointer gave in and gave me the code for the harp statue. Reluctantly, but still.
So, you stole Pointer's research.
I would have done if I'd found anything worth stealing. But he had made remarkably little progress, barely scratching the surface of the beetle's true mystery, which is... Ha! It carries an exoskeleton approximately 90% identical to gold. But it's not the 90% I'm interested in. Did you ever question what exactly makes the water here so unique?
I was trying to find a murder, okay? I wasn't trying to go to science class. Jeez.
Well, you should have taken some side quests.
Thanks for watching our playthrough of Tangle Tower. If you stuck around this long, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment. You can catch us live on Fridays at 8 p.m. EST. And of course, thank you to our lovely YouTube channel members. Get emotes, early access to videos, and even your T-Pet on screen. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.